What is up, family? You read the title of the video. We are back with a different style of video. God, I haven't done a recipe for so long. Excuse my croaky voice. Still getting over a little bit of a sickness, but I need some content for the YouTube, so I thought I'd still try and record something and provide you with some sort of value. But nonetheless, we are back with a new recipe video of an updated version of my weight gainer recipe, because with the new year comes two sort of camps of people. You have those who want to lose weight and get shredded, and then you have the complete newbies, the skinny guys who join the gym and can't gain weight for the life of them. Okay, so this video is tailored for the latter, in that hopefully it'll be a nice addition to your day to increase your caloric intake if you're struggling to get enough calories and fuel some growth. Okay, I know as a noob it is so easy to get sucked into all this marketing, okay, but please do not go out and waste all your money from presents or from Santa on mass gainer shakes like €80 per bag, okay? Yes, look, serious mass or extreme mass gainer, whatever it's called, they will work. After all, they have like 1,200 calories per serving. But it's not because of their magical ingredients, it's because they provide a shit load of calories. So why not save yourself like €80 on what is essentially just a bag of sugar and make up your own one at a fraction of the price? It's likely going to be healthier for you because it's comprised of some whole foods as opposed to just processed powder. It's also more versatile, so you can adjust exactly how much you want in it. You can make it higher calorie or you can make it lower calorie, and it probably even tastes better. And another bonus of this recipe is that you are not going to need a protein powder. I know you can add it if you want. I mean, it's another 30 grams of protein or 120 calories, but you are not going to need one for this recipe because I know not everyone has a protein powder. So today's recipe is based purely on foods that anyone can get in their local grocery store. Okay, so get ready, get your pen and paper out, because we are going to dive in to the ingredients. So here we go. First ingredient is going to be some oats. Okay, you are going to need 50 grams of oats. That is going to be ingrediente numero uno. Next, you are going to need some sort of frozen berry. Today we are going with frozen strawberries, but again, they can be blueberries or raspberries or whatever. But you are going to need 100 grams of any frozen fruit of choice. Now, for some added carbs, we are going with some honey. Okay, you are going to need 10 grams of honey. Then for some fats, you're going to need some peanut butter. So this is just my protein peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter. Again, it can be like almond butter or cashew nut butter, but you're going to need 15 grams of a peanut butter of choice. Then you are going to need some sort of natural Greek yogurt. This is just Skyer yogurt from Lidl. Again, it can be like Faye or whatever, but you need 125 grams of your yogurt. And then the final ingredient is going to be your liquid. So we are going for a chocolate milk today. You can either pick one up from Lidl or you can go for a whole tub of Muju. If you don't have chocolate milk, you can just pick any regular milk, but the take-home message is you're going to need 500 milliliters of some sort of milk of choice to mix all of this together with. So what I'm going to do is I am going to weigh all of this out, have the footage overlay on the screen, but most importantly go into a little bit of science for you about liquid calories, weight gainers, tips for hard gainers and stuff while I do so, and then check back in with you at the final macros, and then of course a taste test. So here we go. What is up, family? Welcome to the voiceover. So before I go into some hard gainer tips, I know I've brought this up before, but never underestimate the power of chocolate milk post-workout if you don't have a protein powder. It's actually pretty backed up in the research and being a good recovery drink, with Pritchett et al. 2012 stating in their study that low-fat chocolate milk consists of a 4-to-1 carbohydrate to protein ratio, similar to many commercial recovery beverages, and provides fluids and sodium to aid in post-workout recovery, and appears to be optimal for exercise recovery and may actually attenuate indices of muscle damage. And this is confirmed in another very recent 2018 systematic review, this time of 11 papers on chocolate milk by Amory et al., who conclude that although the research is limited, chocolate milk seems to provide either similar or superior results when compared to placebo or other recovery drinks. So if you don't have the protein powder, then a chocolate milk is likely a good substitute. So now let's go into some hard gainer tips. You know by now that I always bang on about how useless liquid calories are for the majority of people, and this is for good reason, as is well documented in the literature that they are far less satiating than solid ones. Thus, from a dietary adherence standpoint, if you struggle with hunger, are in no way beneficial. But for the minority of you who really do struggle to eat enough to be in a surplus, this can actually be beneficial, as in terms of the literature literature, D'Amelio and Mates 2000 showed in their study that liquid carbohydrates promote a positive energy balance, whereas a comparable solid carbohydrate elicits precise dietary compensation, concluding that increased consumption of energy yielding fluids may promote a positive energy balance. Now, another study by Pan and Hu 2011 showed similar, concluding that the accumulating evidence suggests that liquid carbohydrates, or liquid calories in general, produce less satiety than solid forms, with one final study by Rotherhacker and Wattenberger 2004, who basically compared a meal replacement bar to a similar liquid calorie group, concluding that even though the meal replacement bar contained 30 extra calories than the liquids, they provided an additional 2 hours of hunger suppression from baseline that may have an impact on overall weight loss success, thus again supporting superior hunger control with solid calories as opposed to liquid. So if you're a hard gainer, adding liquid calories can definitely be a good idea. And another final tip to get enough calories with minimal effort is to increase your overall fat content of your diet, as fats are often more calorically dense, having 9 calories per gram as opposed to carbs or protein having 4. And I know I always bang on about how increasing your carbohydrates on a bulk is likely better, but if you can't eat enough calories in the first place, then apart from being sure to consume enough protein, the ratio of fats to carbs is probably of lesser importance. So try adding some foods like oils, nuts, nut butters, fatty fish like salmons, etc. to your diet on a more regular basis. But yeah, hopefully that helped. Those are my main 2 tips for hard gainers. So now let's go back to the recipe and go over the macros of the shake. And there you have it, fam, your own serious mass made from only whole foods. So if you struggle to gain weight and don't want to eat anymore, even though I cannot understand people who do not want to eat food, I mean, food is life. If you struggle to gain weight or can't eat enough calories, then adding this to your day will definitely help get the scale going upwards, okay? So let's get into the macros. For the whole shake, you are talking 768 calories, 40 grams of protein, 116 grams of carbs, and only 16 grams of fat. So in terms of the macro profile, it is a pretty good mass gainer shake, because you know higher carbohydrate intakes are better for bulking. Then in terms of protein, 40 grams is more than enough to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Then 16 grams of fat isn't too high, but also helps to increase the calorie content to get you gaining. So that is a shake. And of course, like I said, if you did want to add some more ingredients to this, you could opt for a creatine powder. That would definitely go in very well. If you did have a protein powder, then go ahead and add in another scoop, another like 120 calories or 30 grams of protein. Then if you wanted some more flavor, you could go for something like cinnamon, or even some of these flavor drops from my protein. They would give it a nice sort of sweet taste. But yeah, you can sort of decide how much of everything you put in, what you put in, and sort of tailor it towards your needs and your taste preferences. So without further ado, let's give you a taste test. So here we go, nice and thick, 768 calories. Actually, especially when I'm sick, I always opt for more liquid calories. I know it's sort of difficult to eat food when you're sick, so this is going to be perfect for me today. But here we go. Oh, that peanut butter. The peanut butter.
Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
The peanut butter, the frozen berries just give it a nice consistency. So that is the recipe. Add it to your day and I can assure you, you will start to gain weight. So if you like the video, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I know the video is a little bit more raw and I do feel a little bit guilty, but I'm not feeling the best and I still wanted to upload a video and keep within my schedule. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want the return of a cooking series alongside my cheat days, then let me know and I could maybe have one of these like every 1 or 2 weeks. But yeah, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. See you all in the next video. Hope you all have a good day. Boop.